Shemai! Taking a look at the Fanner Exosphere and the Flight Vanguard electric ukuleles today. So this is it. This is the last of these comparisons I've been doing between my solid body ukuleles. I've also got a Reza LP and a Flight Pathfinder, as well as this Vanguard and the Fanner Exosphere. So if you haven't seen them already, I've been comparing all of them. The Fanner Exosphere and the Flight Vanguard, they are both tenor scale electric solid body steel string ukuleles. They are quite different in price. I'll talk about that in a moment. And as you can see, they are both very different looking, although they are both gorgeous purple. So the Fanner Exosphere, it's a custom built ukulele. I got to choose colours, hardware, specs, etc. Custom built in South Africa. Retails for round about the £520 mark. It does depend on what specs you choose in the end. This one actually cost me about £520. They ship worldwide, free shipping. The Flight Vanguard, one of the newer additions to the rock series of the Flight make. This has been out about a year or so now. This one retails at round about the £300. The Flight is a sort of PRS shape, same as the PRS guitars, whereas the Fanner is definitely modelled on the Fender Strat shape. They're very different to look at, and the whole point of these comparisons are the sound demos, which were all recorded at the same time. So it will be interesting to hear what these sound like. They're both very, very nice to play and both just stunning to look at. So let's take a little look at the specs of these two beauties. The Fanner is 20 frets in total, but no 0 fret, whereas the Vanguard is 19 frets in total, but with a 0 fret, which does help a bit with intonation, although I haven't had any issues with intonation on the Exosphere. Okay, as I've mentioned, they are both tenor scale. They're very different in terms of configuration. The Fanner Exosphere has got 3 single coil pickups compared to the Vanguard's double humbucker. The Vanguard comes with a 3-way switch, a tone and a volume control, whereas the Fanner has got the tone and the volume control, but has got a 5-way switch to be able to configure the pickups very differently. Woods, I'm not 100% sure what the Fanner is. I think it's a bass wood, whereas the Vanguard has got a solid mahogany back and a gorgeous flamed maple top. Whereas obviously with this being custom, I got to choose it. So I went with a purple sparkly finish. And on the back there, you can just see I can get into the whammy bar settings at the back. And of course, this has got a lovely pearloid scratch plate. Necks, the Fanner has got a maple neck compared to the mahogany neck on the Flight Vanguard. If I turn them the other way round, we've got an ebony fretboard on the Fanner Exosphere. I had a Pee-wee bass made at the same time, which is fretless. So that's ebony, so that matches the bass. This one has got a rosewood fingerboard and very, very nice offset blocks on that. They've both got side markings as well. And of course, they both come with the strap locks, both top and bottom, because they are quite heavy. Accessory wise, the Vanguard comes with a really nice padded gig bag or case, whereas the Fanner comes with a very thinly padded case. So a quick reminder of price. Again, with the Fanner, it's going to depend exactly what specs you got. This one cost me round about the £520 mark. It might have even been a little bit less. Okay, but if you sort of budget for between 500 and 550, and the Vanguard comes in at round about the £300 mark. So it's definitely time to have a listen to them now. The sound is going through my Hughes and Kettner Spirit of Vintage Nano head, going into my Barefaced Reality 112 cab. I really would recommend listening to these using headphones or a decent set of speakers. The first number, a little bit bluesy. Any effects that I use, I'll pop up on screen as they're happening. So the next demo, a little bit of finger picking this time, no plectrums. I am using reverb all the way through, but no other effects. And the last demo, my little rock riff, any effects that I use in the demo, I'll pop them on the screen. There we go, that is all the sound demos done. As I've said all along, I'm not judging these, I'm not giving them marks, they're all my ukes. The idea of these videos is to show you guys, A, what they look like side by side, and more importantly, what they sound like side by side. So again, price-wise, the Vanguard is round about the £300 mark. The Fanner, which is a custom built in South Africa, is round about the £520 mark, depending on your spec. So sort of budget for between about £500 and £550. So there we are, the final video for this set of comparison videos of these electric ukes. I really have enjoyed doing them, and it has been really interesting as well hearing them. Okay, I am contemplating doing a sort of looking back at these and sharing my thoughts on it as well. So if you would be interested to hear my reactions to that, leave a comment below. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed that, maybe found it helpful. As always though, if you've got a comment or a question, please feel free, leave it below, give us a like if you've enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.